When I grow up, I want to see breasts. Round, long, tanned, bare or dressed, feeding, surviving as headrests in protests. I want them to come out when they choose to. Show off when they want to. Flirt with you and like the way you touch them too. But when I grow up, I don't want breasts to be news. To change when we choose to show you or have them be seen somewhere between economics and reviews for TV. When I grow up, I don't want privacy to be sold to news companies like everyone's body is our right to see. When I grow up, I don't want to talk about singers' weight or leaked sex videotapes because she's done better than you. I don't want to see her in Heat magazine, aggressive red circles mocking sweat glands or tired feet. When I grow up, I don't want films like What's Your Number to get made, where if she has sex with more than 20 people, it will stop her from a good working relationship one day. Because how I treat you, how I speak, how I read, learn, work, think and do, how much I achieve, how I perceive my life and yours, how I sing, how I fight, how I cry, how I lose, how I dance, how I crack my back and wait for my heart to break, how I relate, not how many people I fuck equates to what I deserve. When I grow up, I reserve the right to tell you that if you're not a feminist, then you're a dick. That I am sick of being told I'm too sensitive when I confront you for being sexist. The out-the-side mouth sneers about being dramatic for the sake of it. That I should just keep my pretty little mouth shut whilst you use words like militant and lesbian to cuss me with. So if you just undermine my femininity, assert a sense of abnormality, then I can just shut up and you can get back to pretending that this isn't discriminatory. When I grow up, I don't want women to pretend that sexism doesn't exist because they think it makes them cute to some guy to say this. When I grow up, I want us to take sexism as seriously as we do racism or homophobia, so that when reasons to beat your girlfriend and replace movie titles with the word hoe are trending on Twitter, we actually show some outrage and not just ignore it to hashtag X Factor. When I grow up, I don't want 12-year-olds not knowing pubic hair exists, because all the porn they've seen changed this, or for men I meet to touch and kiss like all the stage sex they've seen is realist. When I grow up, I do not want to be considered lesser for enjoying sex as a single woman. That whilst we're fighting for the careful use or banishment of words and a revival of language debate, media and social reaction to exterminate and carefully re-evaluate saying mong or nigger, we still use the words slag, slut, slapper, ripper, tart, whore, hoe, with no social conscience or responsibility to consider the roots of these words. But I guess that don't matter when I get paid less for the same job grade, when I'm unnoticed for promotion in the workplace, unseen by politics, covered up by religion, when the only place I'm not invisible is when I'm walking home alone late. Tell me how my arse looks walking a certain way, or my lips would look better placed over there on that men or group of men shouting it my way. Or at the girl who walks after me the same way, or the girl after her, and after her, and after her, because he's not trying to get a date. Asserting control by reminding aggressively what your gender is, and what your gender is, and what your gender is able to do to my gender that won't be my choice to make. When I grow up, I do not want to be the scarlet woman in your affair. It's your dick and your relationship, so take care of it and don't make me the scapegoat when you don't know where you put either. When I grow up, I want you to think more of me for crying. When I grow up, I want my age to catch up with my grey hair. When I grow up, I do not want to cut my hair short because I have hit the menopause and feel like the third sex. There was nothing sexy about periods anyway. When I grow up, I want to get up and be the first person in the room to dance without waiting for someone else to join. When I grow up, I want to ride a motorcycle I am too old and too ugly and too fat to justify riding on, but look amazing on it all the same. When I grow up, I want breasts to stay undressed when they want to be flirt, be, touch, stick out, droop and feed. I want them to come out when they choose to, show off when they want to, in front of you in photo shoots and videos she sends to you. When I grow up, I don't want breasts to be news. To change when we choose to show you or see. When hi, I'm Double D and I want world peace on page 3 makes tits tea time property. Replace privacy with princesses sunbathing by sea, or MPs' wives in bikinis, or TV celebrities in bed on their knees, because breasts in papers every day. 8:45 a.m. on train, get your kid to open it to page between cereal bars and oatmeal cakes, and what we're told is our right to know each day just says breasts are fair game. They're not. When I grow up, I want breasts to stay undressed, To show off and look hot and stick out and droop and drop and feed and be touched and squeezed and sit in pictures that you choose to buy to see, in photos that she sent you to keep, in person that she loved you to see, in pictures that you choose to buy to see, in photos that she sent you to keep, in person that she loved you to see, but because she wanted it. Not because we felt the right to see in between pages it has no place to be. When I grow up, I want to break and cry and laugh and love and get my tits out. Not without the choice of being a woman, because I am one.